The garden starts inside the house. When I was working for Tommy Church, he never put the plan of the house in, just a big black line, that's the house. I said, you're inside, it relates to what's outside. Size is everything, and so, but he never cared. Joe Stein, the architect on the house, used to work for Neutra, so it has some touches. But he was in our office. I walked by, he was working away, and I said, what doing, Joe? He says, I'm doing a house. And he was making a house for his wife. And I said, tell you what, Joe, because I'd already seen this property, I'll buy half your property and design your garden if I can use the same plan reversed. And I said, I'll give you $1,000 for it. At that time, I had to borrow the money. But the thing, I don't know whether I told you that when I gave it to Joe, I came back to the office on Jackson Street. Went there. I said, okay, Joe, here. I gave him a $1,000 bill. They found one for me in the bank, you know, and it was, his hands were trembling as he reached out for it. That's how it began, and we'd never had a set of drawings like this. The carpenters would hold them up to the sun so they could read the design. That's a screen that I designed for the Museum of Modern Art in San Francisco for one of their shows. I could do it because I had already intended of filming that here, but the panels were designed by Florence Swift. She's no longer with us. They're all individual paintings that she did flat with concrete. These are copper panels. Hannelore decided she would paint over the copper because it's hard to keep it polished. It was designed originally to be very open, and the vines took over and closed it, and it was no longer as pleasant as it was when it was open. That is a simple little vine, and that's how big it was. I think it's just such a beautiful element that I thought we would keep it. And now we're trying to figure out what color to paint it. We're thinking maybe silver. I think the penetration visually of the rose garden adds to it. You could argue that it was to screen my workshop, which is where the roses are now. Those tubs are all on wheels, and they can change around. They're old sinks left over from World War II. And the shallow ones are sinks, and the others are same purpose, but they wash clothes and everything else. But this is just my kind of garden. See that raised area there? You were supposed to come out and look at the mountain, but the trees are rotten, so things change. But they have that magnificent view. The arms of that mountain ridge wrap their arms around us. And that is a mountain range, Mount Tamalpais, of course. And then it goes all the way across to the bay on the other side.